How's it going, Half Pipe?
Oh, it's you.
Yeah, who'd you expect, the abominable snowman?
You got half of it right.
You know, storm's over. It's going to be a great day to hit the slopes.
What are you waiting for?
Well, it's a little wet outside still. I thought I'd wax my skis.
Be my guest.
What is this stuff?
Oh, ski wax.
I should have known you'd do it the easy way.
What? That's brand new, and all the professionals use it. It's very easy. It's wonderful. Wait, what are you doing?
I'm going to wax your skis the old-fashioned way.
They're fine, just the way they are. Leave them alone. Oh. You can let go. I'm not helpless.
Now, if it was so tender still, why did you bother to wax your skis?
Because I was bored and I didn't have anything else to do. Just shoo. Go find Philip and Chelsea and bother them.
I love it when you get yourself all worked up.
It's just you interrupted my concentration.
Now, is it my fault that you lost at cards?
I didn't. How did you know?
Well, you see, I keep my eyes open. It's something you ought to try sometime. You'd be amazed at what you see.
Oh, Rusty, you think you're so smart. You're not, though. You're just a shame.
You know, Mindy, if I didn't know any better, I'd say you had a thing for Rusty.
Happy New Year.
Same to you, Gail.
You know what, Pop? I thought that we should start out the new year with a bang. You know, I'm going to have you and Rusty and Roxy over for dinner tonight. That's right. I said Rusty. I figured since you two were getting along so well now...
It's not Rusty, it's me. I got other plans.
Such as?
I'm leaving Springfield. For good.
I know you're doing your best, son. Just make sure you take care of yourself. Right. I love you, too.
Bad news?
Damn good thing that Billy went down to Venezuela. Things are a lot worse than I thought they were. But he seems to be on top of it.
Well, what happened?
Well, it seems somebody beat us out buying that land next to our land.
Who?
None other than Alan Spaulding.
Damn it! Well, that means he's obviously the one responsible for the sabotage at Sampson Lewis.
Everything points to Alan Spaulding, that's for sure.
I say it's time we nail Alan.
And now, Guiding Light. This portion is presented by Ivory. There's a pure, natural kind of clean when you lather up with Ivory. And by Mr. Clean. For a clean so shiny, you have to ask, is it wet or is it dry?
I just talked to the State Patrol, and they have cleared the ski area so that Rick and everybody can come back whenever they're ready.
No risk?
Better look next time.
I think I'm going to go find myself a very rich husband who will take care of me. See you later.
I really wish that Lillian would find somebody that she could settle down with.
I know. Why is that? So she can be blissfully happy like us?
Blissfully.
Rick coming home soon? You already here? I mean, what more could a man ask for?
You really miss him, don't you?
Well, of course, I have to do all his work. Besides which, all his patients adore him, and he keeps the staff laughing. As a matter of fact, whoever approved his time off should be reprimanded.
I did.
You did, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess then as chief of staff, it's my duty to discipline you.
Oh.
You're going to keep me up all night without any sleep?
Yeah. What are you smiling at? We haven't even started yet.
Oh, I don't know. I guess I'm just very happy.
E7 got off to a pretty good start, didn't it?
Yeah. Having Rick above all suspicion certainly helps.
It's been a brutal time for him.
For Chelsea, too.
I know. Poor girl, she said all she wanted was the truth. She got it. It's just too bad that Jean-Claude didn't turn out to be the kind of person she thought he was.
Yeah, I know. I think that's been really hard on her. I'm just glad that Johnny chose to expose Jean-Claude when he did.
Yeah, you come to think of it, Rick's pretty lucky to have a cousin like Johnny. In fact, all his friends have worked so hard to make sure that his vindication didn't go unnoticed.
At Chelsea's urging.
At Chelsea's urging.
I think this rift between the Bowers and the Reardons is definitely healing.
Let's not take any chances.
Now that Ed has softened you up, perhaps we'll talk about the designer uniform.
Please.
So you and Lily had another fight?
No, and don't try to talk me into staying.
Oh, I wouldn't dream of it.
Lord, child, I'm at the end of my rope.
You want to tell me what happened?
I was with Lily at the Blue Orchid New Year's Eve. She looked so pretty. I just knew I had to do it.
Do what?
Ask her to marry me.
Oh, thank God. Oh, she said no?
Never got that far. I was all set to pop the question. Then Lily launched into this long to-do about how she was determined to make being single a joyous experience. I'm telling you, she was this close to becoming a Cosmo girl.
Oh, so you never got around to ask her to marry you.
What do you think I am, some kind of fool? Even I can take a hint.
So that's it, huh? I mean, you're just going to give up and leave town?
Got a better idea?
No, of course. I mean, I think you're doing the right thing. I mean, why stick around and waste your energy on some woman who's not interested in you?
Darn tootin'.
Right.
Lily's not the only salmon in the stream.
No. There's a lot of other blonde-haired nurses out there. You'll find somebody.
Sure I will. Of course, none of them would be as pretty as Lily.
Well, beauty's only skin deep.
Right. Of course, none of them would be as sweet as Lily.
Yeah, but they'll make up for it in other ways.
Oh, Lord, love us. Sister, what am I saying? I don't want some junkyard dog. I want Lily.
Oh, but you just said, Paul.
Forget what I just said. I love Lily. I want her to be my wife.
Good. Come here.
What?
Then call her and ask her to marry you.
Call. No, I can't.
Why not?
If she says no, that'll be the end of it. I really have to move out of town. The fact of the matter is, I think more of Lily and I let on. I'd die if she turned me down.
Well, you're not going to know her answer until you ask her.
No. I can't risk it.
Hawkshane, you get back here, Pop!
Poor West.
Lillian! Oh, boy, am I glad I got you. Listen, what are you doing for lunch today?
Well, Reva, I don't know. Probably eat more than I should.
Good, then why didn't you pig out with me? How about company for lunch?
Oh, I love the idea. I get off work about 11:30, so what do you say, noon?
High noon. Bye-bye. Do not forsake me, oh, my darling.
Alice Spaulding is not going to get away with this.
Just where the hell do you think you're going?
To let him know that we're on to him.
No, boy, that ain't the way to handle this.
Oh, what do you have in mind? What do you think? We should just sit back and wait for something else to happen? I'm not going to do that.
Joshua!
What?
You ain't thinking straight. Just because Alan Spaulding bought land next to ours down in Venezuela doesn't prove that he had anything to do with sabotage. Now, if you go charging after him right now, the only thing that you're going to gain is to tip our hand. You don't want that, do you?
No.
I didn't think so.
Well, what do you suggest?
Well, I don't know about you, but I am going fishing.
You're going fishing?
Mm-hmm.
What's the matter with you? Are you crazy? We finally have the goods on Alan Spaulding, and you're gonna take a vacation? I don't believe that.
That's your problem, son. You see, you don't quite understand the fine art of being subtle. I'm going fishing at Alan's. And with any luck, I'll get that worm to hook himself.
Well, I'll go with you.
No, and fly off the handle again? No, thank you. Alan would know something's up if we went together. Now, this situation's got to be handled one-on-one by me.
Well, you have to have a reason for going there, Daddy.
I've already got one. Alan and I talked business the other night. Alexandra interrupted us. I'll just say I passed by to wish him a prosperous 1987.
And you think he's going to buy that?
From a crazy old nut like me? You bet. Besides, I want you to stay here in case I need you.
I guess if anybody can land that barracuda, you can.
I am sure as shooting. Gonna give it a try.
Spare me the amenities, Alan. Why am I here?
You have business to discuss.
Where's this art coming from?
South America. It's a rare pre-Columbian piece. I made the deal when I was in San Rios.
We're scraping the bottom of the art barrel now, aren't we?
Nonsense. This piece is superb.
Alan, South American countries are renowned for being very protective of their national treasures. They've even been known to kill smugglers.
Then you'll have to be extra careful.
I don't take it so lightly, darling.
Come on, where's your sense of noblesse oblige? Art should belong to the entire world, and if we happen to profit at the same time, so be it.
Are you going to say the eulogy at my funeral?
Come on. Now, the Howling God statue will arrive sometime this afternoon. I want you to tuck it away until Mrs. Prescott can come for it. Rumor has it she has a thing for fertility symbols.
Oh, isn't that charming? Do I have to?
Well, you could always blackmail me into quitting, but somehow I don't think you'd get away with it.
Another new year under your thumb. What a nice thought.
Oh, come on, it's not so bad. And besides, you wear your commission so very well.
I like the money, Alan. It's not the money that matters anymore.
Oh, intrigue is your middle name. Just keep up the good work, and these baubles will have brothers and sisters before you know it.
What can I say? Not every day a howling god shows up on one's doorstep, so if you excuse me, I have business to attend to.
Good girl.
Chivalry isn't dead. A scene like this would kill it.
What are you talking about? Rusty and I have... Let's ski.
Oh, let's do it.
Johnny, could you just undo for a second? I don't have it much longer.
You bet. Let's see.
You know what? You don't have to wait for us. We'll be along in a few minutes.
Oh. Okay, I wouldn't dream of leaving you two alone.
Well, you're too kind.
I know.
There. Your bit's fine, Christine.
My left one. I don't know. I think it's just a teeny bit loose. You can adjust it one. Johnny, could you catch my boot, too? Just to be on the safe side.
Look, both of your boots are fine. I think you're just a little nervous because of what happened to Mindy.
Well, you're probably right. Let's go.
All right.
Let's.
Hey, are you sure you don't want to join us?
No, you guys go ahead. I got to work.
All right. How about you, Mindy?
Oh, my ankle's still too sore, but thanks for asking.
All right. To the slope.
Okay, guys.
Okay, let's go.
There you go.
Broken legs, all right?
How dare you say I have a thing for Rusty? Rick, I think you need your head examined. That's after I wash your mouth out with soap.
Methink the lady doth protest too much.
Cut. Rusty is nothing but a walking ego. He thinks he's God's gift, but everybody knows he's not.
Then how come, Andy, you get so flustered every time you're around him?
I don't get flustered. He just bugs me.
Why?
Because does. He's just so darn smug all the time, and he has no right to be. You could look up his picture in the dictionary. He's in there. Look under the word trash.
If Rusty weren't ashamed, do you think you might be interested in him?
Well, that's a stupid question. I refuse to answer that.
Lindy, I just hate to see an old grudge get in the way of something that could be really nice for you. Now, remember, it worked for Romeo and Juliet.
Cut the Shakespeare, Rick. Rusty is as cheap as a dime store novel. He's road film. He's pond scum. I wouldn't care for him if he was the last man on this earth.
But what do you think of him?
I'm leaving.
Minnie, what are you doing? Where are you going?
I'm going back to Springfield.
You have a sore ankle.
Oh, I was just saying that so I wouldn't have to bump into Rusty again. I mean, just him being around annoys me, and he knows it. He just gets under my skin.
Yeah, well, good thing for you it's not working.
You're darn right it's not working. Now, help me. You know how long it takes for me to pack.
Oh, yeah. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Up.
Oh!
A piece of work, Mindy. You know that? You want to see me?
Yeah, that's right. Have a seat.
So, what am I up a creek for this time?
Don't you know?
Not unless you tell me.
Well, I just wanted to thank you for finding the problems on number 6 truck the other day. It was a good job.
That? Ah, okay. Forget about it. It's all in a day's work.
You do good work when you apply yourself.
The ladies think so.
I was talking about work.
Well, I think it's about time that somebody started looking out for what goes down here. Sure as hell you Lewises don't.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means you guys are just out to squeeze bigger bucks out of this operation. You don't give a damn about us working stiffs.
That's not true.
Oh, yeah? Well, what about rig number 6? You know, I could have been killed if I'd have went out and drove that rig the way you wanted me to.
But you didn't do that, did you?
Rules are rules.
You know, I've been meaning to ask you about that ignition wire. How do you think the insulation got stripped off like that?
Better ask maintenance. All I do is drive.
Yeah, but you and Sam were the two that went back and did the work on the truck. You must have some idea of how it happened.
No, not a clue. Is there anything else, Mr. Lewis?
Yeah. Do you have access to all the trucks?
Everybody does. Why?
Well, I just think it's very strange that a truck would go into maintenance and come out in worse shape than it was when it went in, don't you? I mean, it's almost as if it was sabotaged.
Are you accusing me?
Why would I do that? You're just a driver, right?
Yeah. And you just remember that.
I will. I'm also going to remember your lousy attitude. It's been bad ever since I got here.
Maybe there's some connection.
You better get over yourself, pal.
What, is this a threat?
No, it's a promise. See, if you don't shape up, I'm going to ride your case till it hurts.
You know, I think someone just needs to cut you down to size here.
Well, you think you're the man for the job. Go ahead. Go ahead, give it your best shot.
Marriage runs out of tricks today at 4. This portion of Guiding Light is presented by Jif, the peanut butter with the fresh roasted peanutty Jifference, and by Lemon Fresh Joy. Of all lemon brands, Joy cleans best down to the shine.
I ought to let you have it, but good. Then go ahead and do it. Come on, what's stopping you? Let's get this out in the open. Give it your best shot. Oh, man, you know you have a death wish.
I'm shaking.
No, you're just looking for an excuse to fire me. I touch you, I'm out of here.
No, I don't play that way.
I don't believe
If I fire you, it's going to be because you're doing lousy work or you're causing trouble, not because you face me like a man.
It ain't working, rich boy. Your fancy words don't mean nothing to me. See, I'm going to have my job long after you are gone.
Oh, really? Oh, well, is that a threat?
Just my opinion.
I'm warning you, Cat. You better walk the fine line around here or you're out. You better watch yourself, too. Because if we have any more unexplained accidents, I'm going to come looking for you first.
was it for you Lewises. Now we play hardball.
I'll be in touch. Alexandra, I didn't even recognize you. Gravity's been hard at work since your portrait's been painted. Ta-ta.
Ta-ta. Honestly, Alan, why do you involve yourself with that creature?
India and I understand each other.
That's a frightening thought. Don't you know that if something were to happen, she'd throw you to the wolves in an instant?
She would never do that, trust me.
For your sake, I hope you're right.
Well, what can I do for you?
You can tell me why you purchased that land in Venezuela without consulting me. We're co-chairman of this company, Alan, equals, and I expect to be treated as such.
Yes, you're absolutely right. In fact...
Mr. Spaulding, H.B. Lewis is here to see you.
Oh, well, show him in.
What do you suppose Ben Cartwright wants?
We're about to find out. H.B., what a surprise.
I was just in the neighborhood, and I thought I'd drop by to wish you both a happy 1987.
Ah.
How very down home of you.
I thought so. Say, Alexandra, is that your fine limousine I saw parked in front of the building?
Yes, it was my Christmas present to me.
I know you'll enjoy it. But when it comes time to trade in, why don't you consider buying American?
I'll thank you to... Alan, I'll see you in my office later.
Oh, don't rush off, Alexandra. That would be rude to our guest. Now, what did you really want to see me about, H.B.?
You could always see through me, I confess. I came by to welcome you to Venezuela. Turns out we're going to be neighbors down there.
Are you telling me that you're glad that Spaulding Enterprises bought the tract of land next to yours?
You bet. That neck of the woods is treacherous.
Well, that's news to me.
Yes, do go on.
Well, I don't want to alarm either one of you, but Lewis Oil has been having more than its fair share of troubles there lately, all under mysterious circumstances.
Yes, we heard about the rig explosion that killed Mindy's husband.
That was a terrible tragedy.
Well, that was just the tip of the iceberg. We've had vandalism, trouble with the townspeople, you name it. Whoever's behind this should find Spaulding Enterprises an attractive target, too.
Yes, well, Spaulding management is usually pretty good at anticipating these sorts of problems and then taking the necessary steps to prevent them. But thank you anyway, H.B.
Well, in that case, I'll be interested to find out what happens next. I'd find it mighty strange if Lewis Oil were the only company having troubles.
Well, we'll just have to wait and see.
I'll be sure and keep you posted.
Did you forget? Or are you simply rude? You know that Alan and I run Spaulding Enterprises together. Yet you come in here and speak to my brother as if I were nothing more than a throw rug.
Oh, don't put yourself down that way, darling. I didn't mean to exclude you. It's just that Alan bought the land in Venezuela, so I came to see him.
We bought the land, darling. And don't you forget it. I'll see you later.
A lot of spunk in that gal.
Was there something else, H.B.?
No, not now. I think we understand each other. We'll both keep an eye on what goes on down in Venezuela.
Close eye.
I'll be in touch if need be.
H.B., you old master. You handle that just the way my father would have.
We're home. Anybody here?
Doesn't sound like anybody's here. I'll go check.
Well, well. Alone at last.
Oh. What are you going to do now?
I'm going to make some cheese. Would you like some, Johnny?
You bet.
I'd love some. Oh, of course. Gosh, I didn't mean to leave you out. Oh, Johnny, it was so nice running into Philip and Chelsea.
Yeah, they seem to be getting along great.
Oh. I had a great time today.
Yeah, super.
You know, you really look terrific out there today, Johnny. Really in top form. But then again, you always are, no matter what you do.
I can't believe I almost ran into that tree on the last run.
Oh, I know. I thought you were a goner there for a minute.
Watching it come closer and closer reminded me of the time
The day that you got accepted to college and I took you up in the plane?
The day we buzzed the campus?
Yeah, we flew so low we almost buzzed the top of the tree.
Scared me half to death.
Yeah, you loved it.
Oh, well. Gosh, you know, I wish I had a camera.
Why?
Well, this way I'd be able to. I'll take a picture of the two of you. I'd have actual proof that a man and a woman can be just friends.
What's that supposed to mean?
Well, it seems most men and women will either fall in love or fall into bed. I mean, friendship, that doesn't seem to count for too much. Did I say something to upset you?
No. It's just interesting that you would think that way.
What do you mean?
I just happen to think that a man and a woman can be friends first and then fall in love. What are you going to talk about the morning after if you don't even know the man that you were with? If you're friends first, it makes it a lot more special. Right?
Exactly.
Well, I don't know. I guess I'm just a fool for high romance. Besides, what better way to get to know somebody than to actually be with them? You know, it's that bond that will keep them together forever, no matter what happens. Oh, don't get me wrong, friendship is just fine, but I don't believe that it's the crucial connection.
Interesting theory.
I disagree. Sometimes people can lose sight of the consequences when they get so wrapped up in each other.
I can relate to that.
And that's when people end up getting hurt. And I'd hate to see that happen.
Tea's ready, Johnny. Come and get it while it's hot. This is for you.
Thank you.
This is for you.
This is all nice and cozy and all, but I think we better get back to Springfield, back to the real world.
Yeah, I think Roxy's right. Gotta get back to work if we're gonna pay off Christmas. I'll help you with your stuff.
Now, about this land in Venezuela.
Alexandra, you make it sound like I was conspiring against you, which I wasn't. An opportunity simply presented itself, and I took advantage of it.
Without telling me.
All right, I'm sorry. It won't happen again.
I'll forgive you. This time. Especially since profits should be substantial. Alan, what if something is going on in South America? What if our operation is sabotaged?
I wouldn't worry about it. The Lewises have a knack for bringing trouble on themselves. I think Spaulding will get through this without a scratch.
You know something I don't.
No, I do not. And will you please excuse me because I have an errand to run. Now, I'll leave you these Venezuelan contracts. You're perfectly welcome to look them over.
I thought you'd never ask.
Miss Spaulding, the worst thing's just happened.
Well, what is it?
We just got a telex from Korea, our chemical plant there. There's been an accident.
What kind of accident?
A spill or a leak or an explosion, I don't know.
Well, we'd better find out.
Yeah. Anyway, it's sort of touch and go with Dinah. She's adjusting to most of the family, but she's just not dealing with Vanessa at all.
Well, Dinah's a good kid. I'm sure she's doing
All righty, what's it going to be?
Hi.
Oh, excuse me. I've got that lady's onion.
Pop! What? A waitress will get the lady her onion rings. I'm ready to give you my order now.
Sure. Hi. How are you today?
I'm fine. How are you?
Anxious. To get your order, I mean, what would you like?
I'll have a spinach salad.
Spinach? Oh, salad. Sister, what do you want?
I want you to sit down here and speak a piece with Lillian.
Oh, no.
What are you doing, Reba? Well, Pop's going to tell you.
I don't have time.
Sit down, Pop. I'll be right beside you, Jack.
Yeah, Reva's gonna get your order.
Pop, I want to thank you for all the fun I had New Year's Eve. I'm really glad you spent it with me.
You mean that?
Mm-hmm.
Here, Lily, All right, Lily, what I'm... Look. Hold it. What I'm trying to say, I have a ring.
Did you join a lodge?
No, I didn't join any dadgum lodge. Look, I bought this ring for you. Here, take it. Or sometimes what are y'all looking at? Floor's clean. Get down there and help me look for it. Oh, Lord of mercy, this is all wrong. I never meant it to happen like this. Lillian, will you marry me?
Oh, my. Oh, dear. Oh, my goodness. Oh, I'm so touched.
Oh.
But this is such a big step.
Oh.
Although it is one I want to make. Oh, yes, Hawk. I'll marry you.
By the way, I saw that write-up about you in the papers. Made me feel good that you're my doctor.
Thank you. Thanks a lot. You still have to go to therapy, too, by the way.
All right, I'm going. Don't be surprised if I'm doing the goose step when I'm checking out.
Aha! You're back. Yes. How was skiing?
Just downhill all the way.
And I told Maureen I missed you. Here are your patients' updated patient charts. I kept Kathy Clark on an IV so you can give her some more blood.
All right. Anything else?
As a matter of fact, yes.
Oh, no. Good or bad?
Well, actually kind of interesting. You know, ever since your name has been in the paper so much, my phone has been ringing off the hook. You've gotten offers, other jobs, other hospitals.
Really?
Why does that surprise you? You're a very good doctor. I mean, most of your peers wouldn't have gotten through what you did completely unscathed.
I've actually been offered other jobs.
Yeah. One's right up your alley, as a matter of fact. Danbury Hospital in Connecticut. They want to train you in trauma medicine and triage, with an eye towards eventually heading up their emergency department.
And they want me. You're kidding.
You know, I'd hate to lose you, son. It's a good offer.
Christine, it's no big deal.
Johnny, it is to me. I've forgotten what a generous man you are. And being away with you has brought back a lot of wonderful memories.
Yeah, me too.
So, about that money. I promise you I will pay back every single penny when I get a job.
I know you will. Look, don't worry about it.
I wish I had your confidence.
Would you have a little faith? 1987 is going to be a great year for you. When as soon as people get back into the swing of things, you'll get a job, a good job. And the rest will take care of itself.
I hope you're right. You know what? I'm going to start looking for a job next week. I just want to thank you for everything.
You're welcome.
Well, I'll be in touch.
Well, I'm glad I caught you at home.
Well, you wanted to see me?
Give me 5 minutes, I'll explain everything.
5 minutes.
I'll get right to the point. I need a pilot, and I want you.
We've already had this conversation once before. I said no.
All I'm asking is that on your first flight, you carry certain art objects. You'll schedule it very easily, and the pay will be quite substantial.
No, thank you.
You know, Philip told me that you've always dreamed of owning your own flight school. That seems more than feasible to me, especially if you had the cash necessary to do it.
Yes, that's true. But I don't like the way you do business, Mr. Spaulding. I'll have to pass.
Bauer family loyalty. Ah, well. I would expect that of your short-sighted cousins, but not you, Johnny. You're a man of the world. You know that Not everything is black and white, as your Uncle Ed would have you believe. Now, I'm offering you the chance to have something that you have always wanted. At least think about it.
No, I don't have to. See, I don't believe in getting something for nothing, and what you're offering just sounds too good to be true.
Only to a closed mind.
Your 5 minutes are up.
I hope you'll change your answer.
I doubt it.
We'll see, won't we?
Come on, what's wrong with this thing? It's like somebody sabotaged it or something. All right. Look, you, I'm in charge around here. You do as you're told. You either file this or... Oh, you miserable pooper.
Hey, you calling me half pint?
No, I was just dusting this off.
Oh, that looks mighty impressive. Why don't you show me what you can do with it? Maybe I'll learn some.
I don't have time to play show and tell. I have work to do. But this thing won't cooperate.
Well, let me have a look at it.
Oh, what do you know about computers?
Oh, a little.
No, you don't know as much as I do.
We'll see.
What is this? Anything you can do, I can do better?
Well, that's about the size of it.
Just get away. Go away.
I can't. This is my problem now.
Your problem. Why? You don't even work here. You don't even go...
Meet your new coworker.
Right here in this very booth.
Oh, Weaver, this is wonderful.
Mary! To Lillian! 1987 is going to start out straight for the shade.
Oh, where's Pop? I want to go give him a hug.
I think you're going to have to wait on that. They're out on the porch.
They're out on the porch. It's freezing outside.
Sweetie, I don't think they're going to know the difference.
How did I know what your answer is? I'm going to do this right.
Pop, you don't really have to.
Billy, I've made a lot of mistakes in my day. Played the fool more often than I can count. But the one thing I'm dead sure of right now is I'm not making a mistake or being a fool. I love you, Lillian Raines, and more than anything else on this earth, I want you to be my wife. Can't offer you anything fancy, but I can offer you my heart, my devotion, my soul. Lillian, will you marry me?
Hawk, I'd be truly honored to be your wife. Lovely.
So are you.
Mr. Spaulding, your sister and I have been looking everywhere for you. She's got to see you right away.
Well, Alexandra's going to have to wait.
Oh, but it's important.
I don't have time for my sister right now. Please close the door behind you.
But, Mr.
Please.
Yes, sir.
Yes, it's me. Not well at all. You'll have to make my offer seem more attractive to Johnny, so he has no choice but to accept it.
You and me working together? Oh, no, life couldn't be that
Now,
cruel.
what should I call you? Miss Lewis or Mindy or Half Pint?
I work here with Simon. You work out there, I'm sure, with the rest of the men.
Oh, you haven't heard. Simon moved away to be near Jessie.
Oh, no.
Yep. You know, Simon got a Jobs Lewis operation near where Jesse's going to college, and HB hired me to replace him. That's a nice man, your granddaddy.
No, you won't get away with this.
Well, who's that you calling?
My granddaddy, I dare him to tell me that he hired you.
All right, where is he?
Who?
Josh Lewis. Me and him got some business to discuss.
My Uncle Josh isn't here right now. If you want a Lewis, it's me.
Well, if I were you, little lady, I'd get back on the phone and call the almighty H.B. Lewis. Tell him his trucking operation's shut down.
Shut down? No, you can't do that.
You're too late. It's already done. The union's going out on strike. Happy New Year.
This has been Guiding Light. Fashions provided by Barney's. Furs by the Christie Brothers. Be sure to be with us tomorrow for another full hour of Guiding Light.